Welcome to the Geekz. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
This is Sean. I just wanted to go.
I was gonna say, you just want to play every Skeletor laugh. I mean,
This is Sean.
You're gonna get us booted off of YouTube from using too many clips.
No,
too much
Oh,
Skeletor.
shit, for real?
This isn't over until I say it's over.
I'm gonna use clips all fucking night.
Yeah, we know. Thank you.
Oh man, too funny.
How you doing, Lil? You're up. You have power. You have internet. It looks like so.
We've survived. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. Power did go out for a split second here in the neighborhood, but generator kicked in. Did what it was supposed to do, so that was fine. It was weird too, man, because after we recorded, shit started getting worse and worse and worse. I don't know if you saw like the Tampa Rays baseball stadium. The entire roof fucking blew off.
Seen that?
It was crazy. But man, between like 4 and 6, it was crazy. But you couldn't see shit. You just heard shit. It was like being in that like a horror movie where you're blind, and you can't see shit. It's crazy. But hey, we survived minor little things, that I had to repair and clean up and stuff.
Did you have any internet outages?
Well, briefly.
Like, what did your kids do without the power of the internet?
They were sleeping.
Oh.
We didn't have it like during the day. Like during the day was fine. I think it went out at night, like when the bigger storms hit. For us, it stunk because we were monitoring the news and stuff. So and everything we have is streaming. So I had to bust out, other means, phones.
It's like, man, if we lost internet here, I'd be set. I'm like, I got plenty to do.
Well, I got stuff to do. I got all my games. And
I saw some funny posts in some areas where they're like, man, we still have no power and internet, but all the kids are out playing together. Like there's a silver lining in some of this. Like everyone's outside interacting with other humans. It's good.
So it looks like Pacino's got some questions for us. So his first, what's up, Pacino? Says, Sean, have you seen Peter Cushing's toy collection?
No, I haven't. Peter Cushing, is he dead?
Well, somebody have a toy collection out there.
No, that's weird. I'll look at it though. I'll take a look at it
up. And also, did we see the Terrifier music video by Ice 9 Kills and the video game coming out? No and no.
I do like Ice 9 Kills, so
I've been trying to stay away from anything spoilerific if it had anything. Because remember back in the 80s and 90s, man, like they used to have I still remember it was Friday the 13th when Alice Cooper had the music video for Friday the 13th. Man, it showed so many clips of the movie. I'm like, I don't want to get spoiled. Like I'm too excited for Terrifier. I do have to check out if there's going to be a video game. That's going to be pretty awesome. There is a video game coming out for Halloween or it might be already out on Steam, but I don't have Steam. But it's supposed to be coming out for consoles as well. It's kind of in the 16-bit genre, but it's a Halloween game and an Evil Dead game. So
so Lil, you would be probably happy to know that the Terrifier, the arcade game, is actually also a 32-bit looking like old retro style side-scrolling arcade game.
Well, I'll be getting it.
Yeah, and it's coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Although, how about that?
Love it. You know what, man? The Switch is an unheralded, amazing system. It's cheap, plays well. You get a lot of good games. A lot of indie studios use the Switch. I love it. Limited Run has tons of good games on it. I love the Switch. So.
I know we're big Xbox guys, but there ain't shit to play on there. So,
nope. Oh shit, Steve! That's what I meant to tell you. Oh man, I was talking to Dave last night because I actually responded. I actually reached out to you last night. You were on, but you didn't want to jump on with us. But it's all good, no worries. So
maybe my Xbox was on, but after I looked through the Xbox store and then I turned on the PlayStation and then I moved over. So my Xbox was on, but I wasn't on.
oh, me and Dave are gonna go back down Remnant 1.
Oh, that's a 3-player game. It sure is.
$14.99.
Is it cost money?
Well, look, it does. It costs $14.99. It's on sale right now for the next 3 days. $14.99.
I might still. I think I downloaded it when it was free. Maybe I still have access to that. We'll see. I'll look into that.
All right. Well, we're gonna do it next weekend, so you do it as soon as possible.
No spoilers for the music video. All right. I'll have to check that out, Pacino. After
yeah, but it's music you don't like, so.
How do you know I don't like it?
Because it's Ice Nine Kills is a heavy metal band, Lil.
I've listened to it.
He puts it on mute. He's gonna put it on mute and listen to some like 90s hip hop and freaking just like watch the visuals.
It's not true.
It's true.
I like punk rock. I mean, it's just because I don't
like Green Day.
Heavy
you don't like punk rock. You like Green Day.
No, I like Alkaline Trio. I don't like Green Day. I do like Green Day, but it's like you like Green Day. Like that's a bad thing. Jeez.
I'm just picking a fight. That's all.
Yeah.
What's up, James?
Sorry, I don't hear. Yeah, like that's I mean, I'm not. I'll hear it, but I'm not gonna. Go look for it.
This is me when you play this shit. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's stupid.
See, Pacino, that is what it sounds like. See, like I'll listen to it if it's there or if somebody tells me to, but I'm not going to go hunt for it. But so just like Taylor Swift, if it's there, I'll hear it, but I'm not going to go hunt for it.
Oh, but you would.
No, I wouldn't. My daughter keeps trying to put it on the car, and I keep telling her, as long as I'm driving this car, I'm listening to what I'm listening to.
Taylor Swift's first album when she was country. If we're gonna listen, we're gonna listen back when it was real.
That would be worse for me. Like I hate country music.
So see, wait, let me ask you a question because I'm so curious on this one. And I guess I'm not the I like a different kind of rock music.
Yeah, you like Nickelback.
Yeah, like ballad heavy, like kind of shit.
Ballads are cool. Ballads are really cool.
Okay. So I'm more of a 3 Days of Grace kind of person, or like Nickelback and like
that's yeah.
There's
nothing wrong with that. I like songs, but they have some popular songs that are good.
Right, but is what you're talking about considered like heavy rock?
Yeah, like metal. For like when I talk about metal, it's like screaming shit that you guys don't like. I listen to that shit. You guys don't like it. I played it for you. You don't get nothing out of it, and it's fine.
Okay.
Korn is awesome. Damn,
Pacino. Hey, Steve, I'm black and I love Korn and System of a Down. I've seen both in concert.
I have not. I've not. Korn is good. Freaking 30 years. I watched a little video clip that 30 years. They're hitting 30 years as a band.
Yeah. All these fucking bands are old. Are you kidding me?
I'm like, holy shit. It's wild.
Yeah. They're old, Steve, and guess what? So the fuck are we?
I know. I keep like seeing clips of people and I'm like, man, that actor's getting old. And I'm like, no. we just are, it's rough.
Yeah. So back to the League of Geezers. So you guys watch anything this week?
Watched a ton. But I watched mostly like we're getting into the spirit here. So we're like putting on older horror movies. Not like we watch some classics and here and there, but like we watched both of the It movies back to back, chapter 1 and 2. And I gotta say, I appreciated chapter 2 more this time around than I did the first time. As a movie, I think the problem is narrowed down to 2 simple things: James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain. They're both wildly miscast in the movie. Like they're not good. They're just not very good. And I like James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain. They're just not very good in this movie, particularly. But no, I didn't watch Cattle Lake yet, but I want to. It came out yesterday.
It's like, I didn't watch it yet. Yeah.
I watched this movie. Oh, James, we're gonna talk about it. We'll talk about that next week. The Crooked Man. We gotta watch that. Hellboy, The Crooked Man.
Do we have to?
Yeah, it's like a horror. It's a horror one. It's a horror Hellboy movie.
Hellboy
it's gonna be bad a little, or maybe it could be like maybe it's awesome. Like, what if it's like secretly awesome? You never know. Never know.
I don't think when you delay a movie like forever, it feels like this movie has been delayed and finished and then released on video on demand.
Not to spoil our 31 Days of Horror, but we literally all gave a hero to a movie that did just that when we reviewed it last week. So I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what? You are correct. But I think our 31 Days of Horror, we have such a low bar because we do watch a lot of Drek.
I'm talking about watching that for 31 Days of Horror.
Okay.
We'll rate it on the 31-day scale. Rated on the 31-day scale.
Then it might get a superhero. I mean, who knows?
No, we did not. I did not see any clips.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see a lot of clips of the movie, so. James says Hellboy looks like a fan film.
The costume does not look very good. I watched World War Z again this week.
Nice.
That movie is awesome. That's really good. Awesome. So good. It's just like, and it just goes like it starts and just like you have like a few moments to catch your breath in between crazy ass scenes. Very, very good movie. What else? Oh, well, we can all talk about it, but I watched Agatha All Along. Watched the new episode of Agatha All Along. I have a complaint this week. The complaint is that the episode is too fucking short. Other than that, it gets another hero because this show is so good. I love this show, man.
That was my complaint in a text feed today.
I know. I was very worried because I didn't get to watch it yet because you guys, of course, I was fighting off a hurricane.
Fucking pisses me off.
And you guys text, Agatha, fuck this. And I was like, oh no, did it take a nosedive? And that's why I'm like texting. I'm like, what does this mean? Is it good? And like, you're both are like, no, it's awesome. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I did watch it. I love it.
It's fucking great. It really is probably right now maybe a really good fucking show. It may be better than a couple other shows that are out there because you went in with low expectations. And
I went in arms crossed, knowing that I wasn't gonna like it.
Yeah, and
I went in expecting to hate watch.
I remember, Steve, you saying that you're like, this is, again, it's kind of like Andor, right? Like when Sean was talking about who the fuck wants a show of Andor.
We were all
like,
saying
who the fuck wants Agatha?
And that just goes to show you, I can be swayed. I can go in with whatever preconceived notions I have, but if you can sway me, the product can change my opinion. It's
Agreed.
Well, I mean, look at what this show does. I think that does better than a lot of shows that we've seen. A lot of in the same genre, right? Like in the same Marvel, Star Wars, DC. A reason why I think The Penguin is very good too. It's yes, it's talking about supernatural things, but a lot of it's practical. It's good storytelling, and it's giving us characters we kind of actually care about. And in this last episode, I was upset, and I was like, I didn't think I'd be upset, but I was like, after the last episode, that character like grew, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then all of a sudden then we get the NTs, and which we kind of all knew. I'm not going to spoil it for those that haven't seen it, but we kind of guessed what was going to happen.
Yeah, how awesome that like that character now feels like they've been knowing shit this whole time. Like they've been on a whole nother level than any of us even.
Yeah.
Like
it's
uber powerful. Oh, you got something to say? Fuck all of you then. How about that? Like this.
But I do wonder if it
Dang.
was
Really good.
unearthed by those last few comments, right? Like maybe they didn't know, they didn't realize, and then those last few comments kind of.
Nah,
What do you
I,
mean?
li- I like it. I like it too. We're trying to talk it in codes so that we
I
don't
know.
like spoil it for anybody that
Oh,
hasn't seen it exactly. But
if you ain't see it, oh well. Fuck it.
Well, I guess when Agatha says you're like your mother, and I think that I wonder if that's what some of that unlocked.
No, I don't.
I think that he's just been in on it the whole. Like
I think
he
he's
just had some
cut it out.
like he's been playing dumb this whole time.
Yeah,
Like we're
I think
about to see him unlock some shit. So very, very good show. I really like Agatha. Sean, I am failing with Penguin, but that's only because I'm on a binge. So I'm not.
Did you watch episode 3, Sean?
I'm first of all,
I know Sean loves to watch week to week. He
I'm
loves
weak,
it.
man. I can't help it. Like I'm just so because I watch so many shows.
Mm.
I get my fulfillment week to week out of everything.
See, see now, right?
I
like
watch TV all day, so like.
But
So-
you know, I just saw this comment when she's getting nude again. That's
almost-
Marvel
it-
After Dark.
Yeah, but is Only Murders in the Building season 4? Is that almost over, or
I
is it
think
over?
so. Like one episode left.
That's something.
And I
wanna
haven't
binge.
started it yet.
I
I can't wait. I'm gonna binge the shit out of that. Like,
Yeah, with Only Murders, I'm kind of like I do kind of wait for that because I just don't really care as much.
but it's
Like
a
I
great
used
show
to.
to binge. Like, you can just
Great
they
show.
go right into the next one. I wish that I could, because Agatha would be another great one to binge because the episodes are short and they're really good. But I just like talking about it. But Penguin, I feel like I need more time to sit with those characters because they've recast some people, right? They recast some people from the movie. Like they cast Mark Strong as somebody that was somebody else in the movie.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember.
Mark Strong is in the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in the first 3 episodes.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just an article or something that I've seen. But he plays a Falcone guy. Who was it in the movie? It wasn't Turturro because he got killed. It was the other guy.
I don't know. See,
I have to look it up.
I was
Either
gonna
way.
say I don't know who, because I thought we've met all the Falcons.
Or maybe it's like in a flashback or something. I don't know. I'll have to look.
I mean, if maybe, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that, but I have to say, I was having a problem this episode with the no Batman. It was just like so many things kept happening, and like this was the first time I was just like, this kind of seems even more like Batman should be around. You know, like they introduced a whole nother section of the gang with the triads, and I'm like, where is Batman?
Dude, it is so fucking just. I don't understand how you can do a show without Batman with his main character, like his main villain.
Yeah, who was in the first movie? Like the only thing I'm gonna say is if Batman 2 is running concurrent with the Penguin in the timeline, then that will make sense. If Batman is completely,
You don't want to Jason Momoa fast 9 this. You don't want to.
well, I'm not
Oh,
saying
we
you're,
do that.
but you're not fast 90 it, right? Because he's not being in the background and like in weird scenes where he's making stupid faces and stuff, but he's dealing with a whole nother big issue, and maybe he's not even here. Maybe we see him with with Raish, and we see all these different things.
Wouldn't it have been
because
easier?
he's still young.
Wouldn't it have been easier just to like set this show in Bloodhaven or something, and then just like have it happening over there, and then like at the end, Oswald comes to Gotham, like comes back to Gotham and starts some shit.
Maybe. I mean, but
Because then you wouldn't have this argument. It's a big city, but like some of the crime that I watched just in episodes 1 and 2 is like that car chase. Like Batman needs to be there for the car chase.
yeah,
why is
car
you
chase,
should have at least seen the fucking car or something.
I mean, I get it. Like, he can't be everywhere all at once, but like these are big crime syndicates that like you would think he would be following.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I said. Like maybe he is fighting Mr. Freeze or fucking the Scarecrow or something else going on the other side that he's dealing with that has taken his attention away.
The
from
only
the
way
Penguin.
that works is if you have like a random scene in the next episode where you see like a giant ice beam, like, and, like an explosion off on the side, and Penguin's like, "Oh, not that way. Let's go this way." Like,
no, but you know, you're right. I agree.
Cool.
It's still a younger Batman. That's what I said. Like maybe he's off, you know, learning with Raish and all them, and
well, yeah, that's
doing the Batman Begins thing where he's just out of Gotham because he failed.
He's got to do
you know
something.
I mean?
He wasn't all that good. Like he needed that Bane juice to kick the ass at the end, you know?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be again, I like the Penguin. I like the show. I like the Penguin. Like I think like him playing all these different angles and playing everybody against each other and doing this thing is showing like, you know, it's kind of like a Sopranos, a mob movie and shit, all mixed into one in Gotham City, and I enjoy that. I really do. It's just like it was a scene. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I think Batman would have shown up here. You know, it's just like it sounds like a Batman thing, but hey, I'll take it. I enjoy it, and I think it's killing it. So, hey, what are you gonna do?
And I looked it up. So they're going to do some flashbacks with a young Carmine Falcone, and John Turturro couldn't come back, so they cast Mark Strong. That's what that is.
Oh, that's interesting.
But he's dead in the current story, so like, anything that they show is just going to be.
And if it's a young one, he's going to look a little different too. So,
but Mark Strong ages into John Turturro. I don't know. Like, what is your diet? Because we should all avoid that.
He let Alfred get blown up. He's learning.
Well, and he's I mean, maybe he's spending some time in the gym. You know, like far be it from me to like body shame anybody, but I'm also not out there playing Batman for the world to see. So
I get it. Yes. Yeah. I mean, but we'll see. Anything else? You guys watch anything else? I no. I'm with you, Steve. I've been watching a lot of just classic horror in the background because we've been doing a lot of cleaning and stuff.
Yeah, like I watched the Vatican tapes. Have you seen the Vatican tapes with
I have not.
What's his name from Ant-Man? The guy that does the fast recaps of everything.
I know who you're talking about, but
he plays a priest.
Vatican tapes, really?
Yeah, him and Jimon Hansu, they play priests, and like it's a fucked up exorcism movie where the devil wins. That's good stuff.
Man, you love all these exorcism movies, man. I just
good shit.
What is this on?
This I forget. I think it's on Amazon.
Okay. What is it called?
The Vatican tapes.
The Vatican tapes? Okay.
Yeah. It's good.
Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe we got to do a quick review on it because we're probably gonna go definitely over. We're gonna go into November for sure for our 31 days, but we love doing that because we love horror films.
I'm gonna keep watching more.
I mean, that's Sean, you're on mute. But I mean, Sean, you picked a movie for us to watch tonight. That
I love horror movies that go into November. That's on y'all.
I mean.
Yeah, that is on us.
That is, that's what we normally do.
But we'll hang on to some of those reviews that you were on, and we'll put you in November.
Exactly. I'm going to save
we'll
some
have
of this
the power.
now. I'm saving it now. They're going to make it look like you're doing horror in November.
Yo, do I need those banners tonight? You need those banners tonight?
Shit, did I need to post a show tonight? Goddamn. Maybe.
You didn't post the 31 days today? That's fucked up, man.
No. I have it ready. I'm just gonna pop it up.
Yeah.
Michael Pena. Yes, there you go.
Pena. Wonderful.
There you go.
Yes. It's very good. I like that movie. It's good stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I watched a terrible movie today.
Tell me about it.
Went to the theater.
This is getting good reviews. This is getting good like buzz.
Bullshit. Went to the theaters. Zoe recommended this movie.
Wow.
She's seen it. I was like,
so you paid for it.
What movie?
I paid for it. It's called Monster Summer. In the theaters.
Summer.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson is in this. Trash. Zero. It is a zero. It is garbage. There's monsters bullshit. Stupid. It is like a Hallmark movie at first. Fucking sucks. The fucking the movie poster looks awesome. I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen. Nope, not even close. Salem's Lot blew this thing out the water. This shit was trash. Do not recommend it. Whoever seen this shit and likes it, kiss my ass, because it is garbage. I hate this movie.
Sean dislikes this movie so much that if you like it, he doesn't like you.
It was stupid. It was dumb as shit. Like, yo, real talk. Like, yo, if anybody likes this shit, I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't even respond anymore. Like, it was a terrible horror.
That's how I feel about The Crow.
I paid for this shit.
It was terrible. I love that. It was a terrible, horrible. Like, that is the perfect sentence for anything. It was just terrible, horrible. Terrible, horrible.
It's terrible. Like, fuck you.
Wow.
Trash. Yeah, don't go see that movie. Don't recommend it. Wait till it comes on Netflix. It should have been for free. That's how bad it was. It should have been free. I probably would have never watched it. But oh well.
So did you make Zoe feel like shit on the way home from the theater?
Totally felt like shit. Totally felt like shit. I looked at her so many times. We was laughing. We was laughing. We were like, she was crying. Like it was hilarious because we were like looking at each other in the movie theater talking about it. And Zoe was just back up laughing. And I was turning around looking at her like, we was just laughing. It was so funny because it was that bad. It was that bad. So,
thanks, Dylan.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan. Kind words.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. Don't go see that movie.
What was it called again?
Monster Summer. Yeah.
Monster Summer.
It's like it looked like Goosebumps, kind of. Like
it was
Jack Black was like Mel Gibson.
Goosebumps is way fucking.
But that's what the trailer kind of reminded me of.
I thought it was too. And I'll tell you after the show. Like it's crazy. Just like what kind of bullshit was that? Like, yeah, I could just look. I'm just look. Oh my god. Oh, you don't even want to know.
That sounds terrible.
Trash. That was it. I didn't really watch anything else.
No. And then now we just watched the Scary Movie for 31 days that we have to review tonight, and that's it. Oh, well, Sports Geeks, like 49ers finally won. Yes.
Good game, man. Good game.
I'll take that. That's it.
I get to have breakfast with my Bears tomorrow, which is great. 9:30.
What time do they play?
9:30 in the morning here. So
what?
They're playing in London.
That game is going to be over before I'm even out of bed.
Yep. We get to
start
sleep in, get up, watch the Bears. Have a little cereal like it's Saturday morning. Watch my cartoons. So get some
milk
Magic Spoon
on your Justin Fields jersey.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Do you have a Justin Fields jersey?
I do, but I don't wear it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the Steeler now.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying.
Because
remember when he was all in on Justin Fields?
I still love the guy. I still love the kid, but he's not a Bear anymore. Now my allegiance is to Caleb. Unlike Steve, who only sticks with his white quarterbacks, hated Kaepernick.
Kaepernick didn't go to any other teams, you fucking asshole.
Doesn't matter. You still hated him. You hated him.
No,
you're wearing your fucking Alex Smith jersey for life.
Alex Smith was a great quarterback. He got Comeback Player of the Year. Come on, man. You like it. Everybody likes Alex Smith. Shut up. The fuck?
The Cheetos. There you go. Yeah, it's
I
yeah,
deserve
NBA.
it. Will's got to say something mean to me now.
No, it's fine. NBA's kicking off preseason, so that's going to start soon. Hockey just started. Baseball's in the playoffs. I've actually watched some baseball. Paid attention to some baseball, which has been crazy. I didn't care, but the games have been really interesting. Like the Detroit Tigers were like crap all year, then like kicked it off. I mean, they did lose just now in the playoffs, but they played well. So Yankees and Guardians. So Yankees and Cleveland, and then it's Dodgers and Mets. So for all those baseball fans out there, the one, maybe Lino's out there listening.
Of course, the Dodgers are in. They paid enough money. God damn.
They almost lost. Shit. San Diego almost beat their ass. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to when you spend $8 billion for players to lose.
Yeah.
I think you defer everything for 20 years. It's like, oh, we'll pay you for the rest of your life. That's it. It's like Bobby Bonilla. So, outside of that, nothing else, man. You guys got anything for the toy box?
Whitney Houston.
Hold on, Steve. I got it coming. I got it.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
Ain't chance you picked up the limited edition now. I can't eat Oreos anymore, man.
I was gonna say we're too old to be eating junk food, man. Like my junk food. This is my junk food. This is Quest Protein Reese's Pieces. 10 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. That's my junk food.
The snacks. You look around. It's like crackers. Like your kitchen looks like a like a bunch of rich pigeons live here.
Yep.
There's no actual junk food anymore. Too old.
I got
some fiber with every bite. You have to have fiber.
I have no sugar, high protein. So I have chips, but those are by Quest. I have candy, which is by Quest, and it's all high protein.
Oh, you're such a brand whore.
No, it's not about brand whore. It's like that's what they can do.
Oh, you got the Pharrell.
Yes, piece by piece, which I'm gonna go see tomorrow. Yeah, I got the Pharrell Over the Moon piece. Actually, almost finished it. Actually, really cool, very cool piece. It goes on a cloud, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it at, but
I was gonna say I'm very curious why you picked it up.
I love Pharrell. Like I'm a huge Pharrell fan. Like
that's a culture piece right there.
Yeah. For me, it's just like Pharrell's,
and that's fine. It's just it's not a part of the collection, right? But I get it.
No, I mean, okay, Sean. Lil said it was fine, so you can have it.
It's
no. I mean, his explanation is fine. He loves Pharrell. It's just like I have a Michael Jackson piece, right? Like, and I have a Jordan thing. You know what I mean? Like, I have little bits and pieces of other things.
Yeah.
Outside of just Spider-Man and then like video games, right? Like,
well,
so I get it. But
the reason why I like Pharrell is because growing up, like, you know what I'm saying, like, being an artist. And like, I was an athlete too, but like being an artist, it was always different. And I was always that person who never really, I always fit in. That wasn't a thing. I was always different. I always did things differently. And I always made sure that I didn't follow the crowd. And to me, Pharrell was one of those dudes who didn't really follow the crowd and made his own thing. And like, the skateboard and shit, like, I used to love that kind of like that style, that kind of like to where, growing up in inner city, like you're not really subjected to stuff like that. And when you do that kind of stuff, everybody looks at you differently. So to me, that was a thing that Pharrell did that I felt like I did, that I felt like I could do the same thing. And I always kind of ran with him on that. And I love Pharrell's music. I think he's a fucking genius. I think that, he does really cool shit. And like, I always dug his style. His style is like second to none. People always say it looks weird. His shit looks weird or whatever. But guess what? He's not following the crowd. And he's doing his own thing. And I always respected Pharrell for that. So to me, like, when he does something, I'm always kind of jumping on it. Because I like his style. I like, how he does it. I didn't wear the big hat thing, which I fucking was digging it. I actually had a hat like that one year at a Christmas party. But, I just dig his style, man. Like, his style is always cool. So to get something like this is, another one of those pieces. And I've actually worked for Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream before. So I've done some artwork for them in the past. So that was, it's always some dope shit always to do, stuff like that. So, like, to me, always cool stuff. He has like this little other piece on there. It's like all his friends, and then him and his wife are at the top. So they're all like, people who he knows, which is really cool. I thought that was, again, it's a different kind of piece. And I feel like, it doesn't really sit with my Star Wars aesthetic, but at the same time, it has that, that space thing.
It's a spaceship.
Star Trek, what I mean? Like, it's dope. Like, I love this shit. Like, this is really a cool piece. It's not finished. I got to finish the bottom, but that'll be done probably tomorrow. But dope piece, man. So that's my little story on Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So cool piece. That was actually all I got. Let me see. Let me look at the comments.
We said, "Go Dodgers." You're never too old for junk food. My body says I'm too old, and I'm still trying to lose some weight.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Carl? We are doing well. Pharrell's, he's the innovator. Sean felt the same. I love to skateboard and surf and been following Pharrell since Nerd.
NERD. So, yeah, man, that's just, this cool shit. But, yeah, that's
Very
it.
cool.
That's all I had for this week.
What'd you get, Alo?
So I got two things. I got a Loki helmet.
Nice.
It fits. I just
You just don't want to try it on.
Yeah, like we just stared at him.
Yeah, like
Fucking, are you gonna put it on? Come on.
that's cool. Where'd you get the Loki helmet from?
Disney.
Oh, did you go to Disney Park today and didn't get my C-3PO head?
No, we didn't go to a park today.
All right.
I'm actually going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow after the Bears game.
Yeah, you get that. You get that C-3PO head from me.
Yeah,
love you.
I'll get it. That's a tiara. It's my tiara. And
where are you gonna put it at?
That's pretty cool though.
It goes. I have this little corner shelf here where I have all the different helmets and pieces from the movies.
Nice.
I put it on the top.
Are you planning on getting any more? Like,
I have Thor's hammer and Cap shield. I have the Tesseract. I have the Eye of Agamotto. I have the Ether. I have Tony Stark.
Well, I can guarantee you they're going to drop the Captain America helmet from the New World Order movie that's coming out, because they just had a big presser thing with a whole bunch of pictures of with the helmets on display and stuff. There's two different ones. So
I do. I mean, I would get a Captain America helmet. I mean, like the mask, because
you have Iron Man one, right?
I have the Iron Man one, yeah, and I have Thor's helmet, so I have everything except for.
You need War Machine.
Nah, I don't need War Machine. I just want the original Avengers, like from the first Avengers movie. It's why like Loki's scepter works, or Loki's helmet works, and I'm going to get the scepter too.
Okay, so what else would you get? Would you get a? You could just go to Big Five and get a compound bow and slap that shit on your wall.
I mean, very, very true.
You know what I mean? Put a little purple sticker on it and call it a day.
Said I love Hawkeye. You know,
you have an Iron Man helmet. You have an Iron Man helmet, right?
Yeah, and I have the Tony Stark has the heart. Yeah, I have from Black Panther. I have the herb, the flower herb in a Black Panther pot.
You have the gauntlet.
I don't have Thanos' gauntlet. I have the Hulk gauntlet.
Oh,
yeah, or Tony, but it's big enough because it was the Hulk's first. Remember, because he snapped first.
Okay.
The nano gauntlet, whatever you want to call it. Then I've got Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto. I have the Ether container. I have the Tesseract. I have the orb.
Carl's trying to let off a Star-Lord helmet there.
I know, Carl. You've been trying to sell me a Star-Lord helmet for a while now.
Has the price dropped? Has the price dropped?
We'll talk. We'll talk potentially.
I mean, it says have. It says have right there. I was just saying.
Did you ever get? You don't have the spider.
I don't have the shooters. No, I don't have the shooters yet. I mean, yeah, because when I went to the store to get them, they were out, and that's how I ended up with the helmet.
It'd be awesome if you had like
Carl. I'll take it.
It'd be awesome if you had like a little suitcase thing where like the lid opened up and it looked like the Spider-Man suit with the helmet. You know, like the Stark suit.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Because they've released a new like studio style cosplay Spider-Man suit that's expensive. I think you showed it here on the thing. And,
yeah,
and it comes displayed like that. Like that would be awesome.
Jazzware. I think Jazzware does, isn't it?
It'd be like it's like the price of a big statue, but I mean you're getting like full size replica piece. It looks really cool.
Okay. Maybe I need to get that. Maybe I need to get it. So the only other thing that I got as well is I got another Nintendo game. I actually sold a bunch of duplicates. I just traded it in. I got some store credits still to use. I got some more duplicates that I'm kind of unloading because I'm trying to clean this shit up over here. Because I just had stacks of games. And I'm looking at them I'm like, why do I need 3 Family Feuds for the Wii and, all this shit? I just had because I got to buy bulk at yard sale so I can get real cheap prices. So I just buy people out. And so I got rid of all that. I got a decent amount. The only thing I picked up today, just because I want to save up to get a bigger system. I'm looking at it either getting an Atari Jaguar or a Master System or something like that I don't have. But I did have a black box game, and I got the original Popeye for the NES. So good sticker.
Man, you're getting the stickers like immaculate. Like the game.
I won't buy it if it's not. If the sticker's damaged, I put it back. It was annoying, Jenny, because when we were driving back to Chicago. There you go. Pristine.
Oh, I used to love that game, Hello. Love that game. I don't even know why, but I just love that game. Popeye was really cool.
Popeye. Well, I mean, for people that don't know, that this Popeye was supposed to be Donkey Kong.
Like, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was like
but I mean, this is an arcade. This is an arcade type game, but they developed Donkey Kong to be Popeye. Like the Mario character was supposed to be Popeye. Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong was supposed to be Bluto, and he was supposed to be saving Olive. And they had the deal for the rights, and then something fell through at the last minute, so Shigeru Miyamoto changed it to Donkey Kong. So it's kind of interesting that little tidbit for those that don't know. You have a Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man mask. Now that is something that I really, really want, but I know Carl.
I can't have that one.
Yeah, nothing to say that one. Let me know where you got that one because the Nicholas Hammond with the metal eyes, oof, love that. Yeah, the Popeye game. It was just again like when I see the black box games, like they're like the first 24, I believe they were released. Is the ones I get. So it's all the ones that had like the black border, and usually it's the 8-bit type logo. It's not like art. That you see like on some of the regular games, like when you see Mario 2 and stuff like that, like you see the Super Mario Brothers logo, you see him in 8-bit Mario form. And that's what they did with the first 24. They actually put what the game characters looked like on the artwork. So that's maybe a Dutch rudder for that one. It's not a family show. But I mean for the Nicholas Hammond mask, yeah. We could talk.
A little has a price. It's nothing's off the board with a little.
And it's low. So that's all I got. Got an NES game. Got a helmet. hopefully in the next few weeks I get some more cool stuff for my the retro video game stuff. I actually put in all those shelves. They were a bitch to put in there because it's very snug, but man, they look great. Adding the extra shelves for my games and getting ready to hook everything up. So nice. So
getting ready for your room tour. These
yeah, actually,
room tours that we keep talking about.
My room tour is almost ready.
I can't even do my room tour.
I will.
I have pieces.
I can even.
Tom, you know what you have to do? You just have to drape
blur it
a
out.
sheet over one specific piece, and then do your room tour.
Yeah, there you go.
Drape a sheet over it, and then put like a VIP only little thing on it.
That's a good one, Steve. I like that.
Or like a Patreon only or something. Just put like something. That's behind the paywall.
I think I can show it, but I don't think I can say, I don't even know how that's supposed to work.
You might be able to show it, and then if like somebody asks you about it, like, hey, what is this piece at like this timestamp? Be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know yet because I'm not. I gotta find out because I might get banned or some shit from something. So I can't. I gotta be careful on that. I'm not sure yet.
VIP only, Sean. VIP only.
I know. Yeah. Patreon.
Do your room tour.
So my room tour is free. There you go. Sean's OnlyFans page.
Dude, I did an Only Geeks thing. Did I show you guys that shit?
No.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the fucking whatchamacallit for it though. I didn't do the.
Is that next show? Is that going to be the title of next show?
No. Hold on. I just did the logo for it though, but I thought it was cool though. I kind of like it. Only Geeks. I kind of want to do it. I kind of like it. I don't know.
Somebody will wear that shirt.
Oh, totally. Somebody would wear that. Only Geeks. We'll see. We might drift into that. It'll be like the end segment or something.
Geeks After Dark. The Only Geeks. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, we could do that, but we'd have to actually just do that for the people that already pay Patreon to us for some reason.
Yeah. Well. Any news this week? Because I don't think there's anything new.
Well,
yes, there is. Yes, there is. It's something that I said the second I saw Rebel Ridge, and I told Sean about it, and I made a little fucking picture about it and posted it in the goddamn community page, and I said, "This is him. This is the guy," and goddamn it, the stars aligned, the universe listened, and Aaron Pierre from Rebel Ridge is our Jon Stewart. Fucking awesome.
I mean, I'm happy for you guys. Everybody seems
Aaron
really
Pierre,
excited.
Kyle Chandler, Lanterns.
So do you think now that they got him as Jon Stewart that's going to put Kyle Chandler's character in the background more, or do you think
I think it's going to be like a buddy cop thing, right? They're both going to be
torch passing too.
It's going to be like Men in Black, right? How much was Tommy Lee Jones in the background versus Will Smith? Mm-hmm. Kyle Chandler is going to be K, and Aaron Pierre is going to be J.
The great thing is it's going to be on HBO, so we don't got to worry about it.
Okay.
And it says it's like a intergalactic story that it says that it starts like where they're investigating a murder on Earth. So it's going to be like a cop show. Like they are actual space cops. It could be awesome.
It could be.
So
it depends on the production.
They're not going to do an origin story then because
not for Hal Jordan. They're not. It could be an origin story for
Jon Stewart.
This could be a Jon Stewart origin story where he gets roped into the Lantern Corps during this investigation or whatever. But I don't know those details. I'm just super excited about the casting. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Some more casting news, unless you got something else to say.
No.
What?
So I'm happy for you guys. Everybody seems excited.
Did you watch Rebel Ridge yet?
No, I have not watched. Have I watched anything really? I mean, outside of a few things.
A little. Rebel Ridge is. I mean, I don't know, Sean. Like, I don't know. It's top 5 action movies at least. Top 3 action movies of this year at least.
And that's on Netflix, right?
Netflix.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I will.
Really good. You guys remember the movie The Hand That Rocks the Cradle?
Yes.
So they're remaking that.
No.
Yeah. And they cast Micah Monroe from Longlegs. And she's also the girl from It Follows and all that. And they cast her in the Rebecca De Mornay role, the blonde role. And then Ewan McGregor's wife, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, is cast as the other.
See? Why?
Yeah. And then I was talking to my wife about it, and I was like, I wonder who's going to play the Ernie Hudson role. And she's like, Ernie Hudson. I'm like, son of a bitch. He could just give him the role back. He could just be this. He could just do it again.
That's interesting, huh?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Put Ernie Hudson right back in that role. Solomon. I remember that movie. That had a fucked up death. Julianne Moore got killed fucked up in that movie. The whole green. Remember when she did something and like all the glass from the greenhouse fell on her?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That movie was messed up, man. That movie was messed up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need a remake of that movie. There's so many bad horror movies that were made that still have cachet, like that have a fan base that you could remake, like, and do a better job with. I just don't know why, like, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle gets that. Like, I think it's a perfect example. Steve, you were talking about watching it in chapter 2, right? Like, it was fine as a TV movie, wasn't scary or anything, but like we got a good performance out of it. But like, yeah, they remade it and made it good. Find something that sucked or that was just not done well because there was no budget for it, or maybe the special effects couldn't be done at the time, and remake it.
Like, I want to see. Give me a remake.
I didn't want to see Poltergeist remake.
I like Silver Bullet, but I could see a remake of that movie.
No, Silver Bullet needs a remake, right? You can find some.
I mean, it's going to be hard to beat Gary Busey and Corey Haim, and so it's a good movie. It's a good movie
for our generation, yes. But again, you can find actors that can do a hell of a job.
Well, yeah, you could put Jake Busey in that fucking movie right now.
That is true. Would you imagine that? If they casted that chef's kiss right there, like, all right, let's go.
Somebody hire me. I'm out. I'm ready. I'm an idea guy. I got you.
Yeah, you could be the casting director. The casting scout.
Jake, Bubby.
I'm just trying to think. Like, there are movies out there that could use.
Let's take a look at the horror shelf.
At your horror section.
Are you guys gonna review Mr. Is it Did we say Mr. Crockett?
Mr. Crockett.
Yeah, you guys gonna review that?
What's Mr. Crockett?
I don't know what
Crockett. Mr. Crockett is a black dude. It's like a horror. But the guy was like a TV. He was like a TV host, but he turned evil or some shit like that.
I don't know what that is.
What?
I don't know what that is.
How the fuck did you not see this shit? What? I thought y'all seen this shit.
Carl, that's coming out for our 31 Days of Horror. So that'll be out.
Christine would be a good remake.
Yeah.
Christine would be good. Cujo would be good.
Oh, we gotta talk about this Mr. Crockett shit after the show. We gotta talk about this. I thought you guys had seen this already.
I like that. The Stuff needs to be remade. The Stuff would be a good one to remake.
Stuff's a good one.
You're talking about horror movies that need to be remade?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare on Elm Street needs to be remade. Properly.
No, it doesn't.
No, it needs to be better than that shit that they did before.
There needs to be a new movie, but I don't know about a remake.
I think Night of the Living Dead would be cool.
The problem with the Nightmare on Elm Street to remake is Robert Englund embodies Freddy Krueger so much that
you can get somebody to embody that.
You would need somebody who is really, really good.
Yeah,
let's just put it that way. Like you need, yeah.
I mean, you could remake I Know What You Did Last Summer and make it good.
Nah, it's not because they try to remake it and it's terrible.
I don't know. I'm not looking at. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it would be a good remake.
Return of the Living Dead.
You know what? What about
There's enough zombie movies?
Huh?
There's enough zombie movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not Return of the Living Dead level kind of shit though.
No, now they're slow again.
Man,
Sean, remember that movie Basket Case? With that creature that was in the basket that like just looked all gnarly and stuff.
I remember Basket Case. So now you can say, Steve, do you remember Basket Case?
Steve, do you remember Basket Case?
Damn, Steve, you want to take all my thunder, huh? Hey, come on, yo.
Invaders from Mars. Interesting story about Invaders from Mars.
There's a very good story about it.
We recorded that review for 31 Days of Horror for this year, but I'll have to use record loosely because I didn't hit record when we did it. We did the whole
this
show
year. This year we've had a saboteur in our midst.
Yo, is he not saboteur this shit out of the shows? Like, yo,
it was once. Okay, I screwed that up.
Once?
You deleted one of our shows, dog.
That's not.
I mean, if you, it's 100%.
I didn't mean to
call only you your fault.
I didn't mean to call you a motherfucker. I'm sorry.
No, but I was when I deleted your Game of Thrones finale on accident,
dude.
I felt terrible because I thought you guys did it live, so I was just trying to save that space.
Yeah,
I did not realize
he really let us have it that day.
I did. It was a bad.
They're remaking. They are remaking Anaconda. You know that, right?
They are, yes.
With Jack Black and Paul Rudd, and it's going to be a comedy.
Yeah, but again, I don't know why we need that.
Well, I don't either. Is there any movies out there you think could be remade into a horror movie? Like change the genre up. Like I would like them to make Jurassic Park like actual horror. Like,
first of all,
give me something really scary in that shit.
No, Warner Bros. Ain't gonna do no shit like that.
No, I'm not. We're hypothetical. We're not talking about anything that would actually happen.
I mean, Carl brought it up right here, right? Make Mac and Me into a true horror film. There you go.
Holy shit!
He said it's not a horror movie, but yeah,
it could be. That little fucking scary ass face and that boy. That little boy falling off that cliff. that's real trauma.
That's murder. Yeah,
he's never been more horrified than he was in that moment.
Pacino said, Sean, that you meant that when you said that to me.
It was genuine.
I know you meant it. Believe me, I felt the wrath for a while.
Yeah, you've apologized.
I was left off the text feed. Like I kept texting and nobody would respond to me, and I knew these guys hated me. I knew it. So.
He would be like, "When are you gonna post that show?" And we're like, "We can't." Like it's a Lil's fault.
The Lost Boys. I would like to see Lost Boys.
Oh.
See, but the thing is, again, Lost Boys, the first movie was really good. I don't think it needs a remake. Right?
But I would like to see another. I would like to see an updated version. You know, that movie was great because it had the 80s stuff.
Maybe a requel.
So
an updated version. In modern day, you can cast Corey Feldman in the movie, but he's not the main character. Maybe he has.
Have you seen what that man's been up to lately?
I have, but you know what?
Cannot cast him in the movie.
No, please don't. Please.
I'm just saying, you can give him a bit part.
I feel bad for that dude. Something happened.
We know something happened. He's talking.
Something happened.
He's fucked up.
Like no, but he had that show. The two Coreys had that show, and like Corey Haim was like all fucked up, but like Corey Feldman and his wife were like the suburban couple, like just this straight and narrow. Then like Corey Haim died, they split up, and now he's like this Michael Jackson thing. I don't know. It's something's up, man.
Oh,
something happened.
Maximum Overdrive definitely deserves a remake.
Could you imagine that with like just Teslas? It's fucking Elon Musk. I mean, we already know that he's Lex Luthor, right? I mean, he's already making doomsday happen. He is
God
Skynet.
No. All right. Rule about Maximum Overdrive remake. It has to be period piece set in the 80s or 90s before any of this fucking electric car AI nonsense bullshit.
I agree.
Because you start adding in all that, it's too convoluted. I want a weird alien meteor that goes across and makes ATMs tell people to go fuck themselves and soda machines to shoot cans at kids. I don't want a rich guy that's like controlling AI cars to be mean. No. So, in matter of fact, don't remake it. Just give me my old Maximum Overdrive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that needs a remake either, right?
I like to see. I would like to see to be remade. I want to see Gremlins again. Like I would like to bring back Gremlins.
Would you want that to be actually scary, or would you want it to keep its?
I want to keep
PG family.
Yeah.
You want to keep it. You want to keep it. You want to keep it on the Sean horror scale.
Yeah, I like my horror scale. Not too scary, a little fun.
What's that Stephen King movie with a monster that we were scared of? Was it Cat's
Sleepwalkers.
Eye? Sleepwalkers. Cat's Eye was a short film.
That was a gross movie about incestual aliens, and it was weird. It was
Killer
weird
Clowns.
movie.
I want to see Killer Clowns. I would like to see.
I think they're making a sequel.
They need to.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space has to be done campy. Has to be done in the same vein.
Agreed.
Can't try to make
some new shit.
You can make the kills gory, make the monster scary. You can definitely add some creep to it, but you have to keep it funny.
You know what we really need, Steve, in your genre? We need a really good fucking werewolf movie.
That's what I said. Redo Silver Bullet.
Silver
Bullet to me.
A little. Let me tell you, you already know I'm already way up there with the religious horror. I love that. So now you're telling me that I have a priest werewolf? Come on, man. It's barking up my alley. And the best scene of that movie was when he was giving the sermon and all the people in the church turned into the werewolves. That's a fucking sweet ass. That could be an incredible scene now, but back then it just looked like a bunch of people in dime store Halloween costumes.
Remake The Howling.
I would like to see that too.
Remake Bad Moon. Just make it good.
I don't know if you can. That story relies on the kid and the dog too much.
It does.
I found it. I love that movie when I saw it when I was young.
Of course.
so watching it as an adult, I was like,
that's entry level. I still remember. For sure.
That was one of the first times recording this show where I was like, I thought this is gonna be great. I love this movie. We're gonna have a great time talking about it. And then watching it for the show, and then going, oh no. It was that one and what was that dragon one? Oh, Rain of Fire.
Rain of Fire. We did for what was it? Real movie fans. Our first little movie podcast thing that we tried.
That was a tough.
Yeah, Rain of Fire. I never saw it, and I'm like watching this thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? I remember you like, oh, Rain of Fire is so good, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, I remember seeing the thing. I'm like, oh my god, this looks awful. Like,
fucking Rain of Fire was awesome, dog. Fuck that bullshit. I love that movie.
When's the last time you watched Rain of Fire?
I watched it not too long ago, and I still like it.
No.
Parts of it are cool, but like the part that kills that movie is the story. Like all the words. Like if the visuals still stunning, but like every time they talk, I'm like, oh man. He's like
all the words
great in the day, they see even better at night. But when it's shifting, they are blind. Like
all the words. I love that. That's how you know it's a bad movie, when all the words spoken in the movie are not. You know what? This would have been great in the silent era. You know. That's that movie, yeah. So
I like that movie.
That's fine. Hey, we all like bad movies.
I still like the Power Rangers movie from the 90s, and that's a bad movie.
Hey, Ivan Ooze, man. He's the man. So all right. I mean,
how is he the man? To explain to us
he's still the man because he's purple and he's Ivan Ooze. I mean, what kind of name is that? you know he's the man. So
I'm just trying
All right,
to see if there's anything else. Look through the community chat, see if there's
there's a lot of rumors about the MCU. I'm not going to go into them.
Like Henry Cavill?
No. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, we're talking about Henry Cavill.
Oh, Henry Cavill it was cast for Voltron.
Yep, Henry. I did
in a mystery role. I'm like, he could just be the robot Voltron.
He's just the voice of Voltron as a robot. That's it. You cast Henry Cavill just to do a robot voiceover.
He'll do mocap for the fighting and stuff.
For the fight
as
scenes?
the robot, like
You see them get big, yeah. I doubt that. I could see him as the villain.
The Emperor Zarkon.
Yeah.
Zarkon.
That might not be a bad thing. Like a total different thing for him to be the big bad.
That's cool. I actually like that. Or Prince Lodar, but I think Zoltron would be better.
Yeah, I guess the big MCU rumors is that Doom is going to show up everywhere now. They're going to be plugging in Doom or end credit stingers and stuff like that, leading up to a lot of things. And
I could see that.
Doctor Strange 3 is going to be one of the movies leading up to Doomsday, either leading up or it's going to be the first one in between in Secret Wars, because he's going to be out fighting what's his face? Who was in the first movie? Oh my god, the villain in the first movie that he was talking to at the end.
Dormammu.
Dormammu, thank you. And they cast Denzel Washington as Dormammu. That's been the big rumor. It's been on a lot of the big media things for the Hollywood insider papers.
He needed to be Magneto. Moving on.
Move this man.
Yeah, me. That's what they're reporting. I mean, who knows? Maybe he didn't want to be Magneto, because being Magneto, you're be, he's already talking about retirement as an actor, Denzel.
True.
So maybe it's like, hey, this is 1 or 2 movies. He can get into Secret Wars, because in Secret Wars they're gonna have all these villains show up in them in all different pieces.
So what do you think the end stinger is going to be for Agatha? Because I heard that they had filmed one that was featuring
Scarlet Witch.
No, was featuring one of the Kang variants. So, and that has since been scrapped. So who now takes the place of said Kang variant?
I could see
I could see Wanda.
I could see Wanda showing up.
Yeah,
because
I feel like the dialogue and the whatever would happen in that scene, you wouldn't be able to easily swap out. You have to refilm the whole thing. Because you can't just digitally put in Wanda in place of a fucking Kang variant.
Or what? Who is it? Hawking? Isn't that?
Yeah, that's his boyfriend.
So probably Hawking.
But they're with isn't Hulkling with? Isn't he hanging out over on She-Hulk right now already?
No, that's Scar.
That's Scar.
No, there's 2.
Hulkling is he's the what should I call it? Skrull. That's good.
Yeah, and they just cast Amadeus Cho.
Yeah, he's going to be showing up here as well, so he'll be another Hulk.
Isn't he the kid from Ghostbusters?
He is a kid.
Kid from Ghostbusters
podcast.
So. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they just announced that. So that whole thing. They may reform the Young Avengers under our noses, and we don't even know it. But I think they are at this point,
which is fine. I mean, they think they have to, right? Because they've already introduced so many of these young characters, and if you are going to reboot this universe in some way and start the mutant saga, you're just going to leave all those because those actors are going to outgrow everything, right?
They're setting the stage. They're setting the stage for the Young Avengers movie. You send all your main heroes off to Battle World. Who's left on Earth? The Young Avengers have to have something happens on Earth that the Young Avengers then step up and have to.
It's always Mephisto, Ed.
So,
let me ask you, do you guys think we'll see She-Hulk again?
Yeah, she'll be in the Secret Wars.
She ain't gonna have her own season.
Yeah, she's not getting another season. I think there's not enough time.
I like She-Hulk. I didn't have a problem with She-Hulk.
I don't have a problem with it either. I just think it's going to set up more things. I think what my guess is we're going to have a pretty dark Hulk part of Battle World because you've introduced a ton of different Hulk characters now, right? And there's rumors that they're going to bring in Maestro. Like Maestro is going to be a big bad.
Fucking Maestro be fucking dope. Like yo.
So Sean, you're gonna have Red Hulk. You're gonna have Bruce Banner Hulk. You're gonna have She-Hulk, Amadeus Cho, Scar. Already had a shit ton of Hulks.
Bring in Eric Bana to play Maestro.
Ooh, that's a good call. Or Edward Norton.
Or Edward Norton. You could do Edward. Well, I mean, they're kind of embodying the same person, but you can still do it.
We just get it for another former Hulk actor is all, Yeah.
But. So at this point, I would probably say we scrapped Secret Invasion. Maybe
I've never even finished Secret Invasion.
Well, no, Moon Knight won't be scrapped. Moon Knight will be. They're going to do something dark. I mean, I think with Agatha doing a good job with the darker, more mature storytelling, I think they can go back and revisit Moon Knight and keep that going and kind of show more. I think the problem, and we talked about it with Moon Knight, like they didn't show anything, right? Like they kept blacking him out, and like he would just wake up in the middle of something, right?
Yeah.
And
the biggest person, they did that in the finale.
Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight with with the Midnight Suns piece, with Blade, with everybody.
Ghost
Rider. I think that's what you have to do. You have to just throw them all in because you've already introduced Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night. You've got all these characters. Just throw them in. Just throw them in on something. Even if you're doing a special presentation, you're doing something.
Well, these are all going. Well, you're not going to have all these characters on Battle World. These characters aren't going to be hanging out doing Secret War stuff. You're not going to have Man-Thing and Werewolf by Night over there with alternate versions.
Man-Thing.
But hold on. But what they could be doing is all sorts of shit ground level here. They could be doing all kinds of stuff. You're mixing them in with whatever heroes didn't go and the Young Avengers and different characters that are still on Earth.
I mean, I guess if they play it like where they're not in an incursion, right? Like I think what's going to happen for Battle World, how it's going to be formed, is all these worlds are going to have an incursion and kind of just be merged together. So it's like the between Doomsday and Secret Wars, we're on one planet, and all these different universes are all mashed up in the one planet, kind of like in the Void, where it's just a bunch of mess.
I guess in my head, I was just like looking at the books, Secret Wars, and being like, no civilians, just like a big empty arena planet with just the Marvel people. I'm like, well, if all of our heroes are over there doing,
and that's the original Secret Wars.
Yeah,
that's to me more of the original, but yeah.
So if they're not going to go that route, see, that's in my head. That's where I'm thinking they're going, but maybe they're not going that route. So
it could be an amalgamation between the two different Secret Wars, right? Because rumors again, Tom Holland's going to get the black suit. Rumors again, Andrew Garfield's already signed on for multiple movies. I mean, he just was talking, I think, this week because of his new movie out with Florence Pugh that he wants to be Spider-Man again. He loves playing Spider-Man. He wants more Spider-Man. So yeah, if Andrew Garfield wants to keep coming back,
not? Like I get to put on the suit. He's never had to like bulk up. He's a naturally thin guy. Like he just has to go and be awesome, and everyone claps. Like
and everyone cheers and everyone cries for him.
It's so true. It's so true. I cried.
I agree, Carl. I think it's going to be based more on the more recent, especially if they're bringing in Doom this way, and especially if he ends up going.
See, and I'm not familiar with the more recent Secret Wars, so.
Yeah, the 2015. You could probably find a lot of it online, but
no, I need a lesson. I need a history lesson. Professor.
Right now, I can't do it right now.
This will fall asleep. Still got a whole movie to review. It's early for me. We're going.
Before you jumped on me and shot her like, man, we're getting old. No, but I think it's going to be an amalgamation, especially because I do think Tom is going to get the black suit, and I think there's going to be some different different takes on some of the stories. But we'll see. So, because if they do go that way, then Wanda's probably coming back, and this is another one of the rumors that she's going to be Robert Downey Jr.'s love interest in the movie, because Doom and Scarlet Witch have a thing from a different universe, Scarlet Witch, which could be a thing. So I don't know. You can do so many different things with these stories. It's just the problem is they don't have time.
What if Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Doom doesn't work? Like remember when we were all like, oh my god, they cast James Spader as Ultron, and then James Spader was Ultron, and it didn't work.
His voice, I don't think his voice was not that worked. It was just things about the story that weren't great. I don't think. Did you think it was his voice that bothered you with Ultron?
It wasn't necessarily his voice, but there was just a portrayal of the character. I think, like in general, the Ultron character, I just didn't think worked all that well.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I love Ultron in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That cartoon, was so. That cartoon did so many things well. I wish they would.
Just wasn't Ultron. It was just too. It wasn't. He wasn't like. He didn't kill
like
Iron Man.
Yeah,
and it was because he had that Tony Stark, he had that personality traits and all that, so it was meant to be that way, but it was still like It
was cool though. Like Ultron wasn't bad, it just wasn't good.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it been great.
We know Robert Downey Jr. his Doom is going to be, no matter what, it's going to be like fine. At least it's going to be fine. But what if it's not great? What if it's going to be hard for anybody to match the Tony. Now Robert Downey Jr. has to try to match his own Tony Stark swagger.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like I'm not really a fan of Tony Stark as Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom.
Because you gotta have everybody's gonna be trying to tell him.
It was cool to do at Comic-Con, but you could have.
Mark my words, you're gonna have a scene with Gwyneth Paltrow looking at him and being like, Tony.
No, it's the scene's gonna be with Tom Holland. That's gonna be the scene. It's gonna crush Tom Holland's Spider-Man because he's gonna see, Tony Stark alive, but it's not Tony Stark. That's what they're gonna play up. I guarantee that's what's gonna be.
I don't like that. I think that's just dumb. Like the problem is you're taking away from Dr. Doom's character.
Yeah, you're adding all of Iron Man's baggage to Dr. Doom now. Now Dr. Doom is suddenly a brand new character saddled with 20 some odd movies of baggage from a whole nother character.
I don't know. All I've heard is the focus from the Russos, Feige, and Downey is to do Doom justice. And
of course.
But that's the only reason he signed on. It wasn't even the money. He's like, I want it because he tried out.
It wasn't the money? Are you?
You don't think Robert Downey Jr.'s got enough money? It helps, but you don't think he's got more than
the more
money?
You make, the more you spend, bro. He doesn't have enough money. He owns like 95 fucking properties, upkeep and nannies and child support and alimony and lawsuits and insurance through the fucking teeth. The man.
It wasn't the money. Man, what? Come on, bro.
When it costs you $10 million a month to live, it's always the money.
It's always the.
I guess I didn't mean that it wasn't the money. All right, I meant like he signed on because of the vision that they had for the character. Because they could have just signed him on for $80 million to come back as Iron Man.
I'm not gonna. It's
even Chris Evans said the same thing. Like, he doesn't want to come back as Captain America unless like the story is right, because he doesn't want to tarnish what they did. And then Downey even said this very similar thing: is like, "Yo, I went out on top." It's hard,
but it's bullshit. Now you're coming back. Like,
well, that's comics, bro.
You could have just said, you know what? Nah, I'd rather have y'all pass to somebody else. Let somebody else carry that torch. No. Beep, 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 beep. Here's the truck. Here's all this money. Yeah, we want you to do this. Oh, okay. Well, I can't say no to money. Like, who the hell says no to money?
Yeah. And I'm gonna go and I don't really have to do anything. I'm just gonna go and everyone's gonna clap and praise me. Like Andrew Garfield, but I'm gonna make way more money than him.
Yeah, like come on, man. I just think it's a slap in the face. Like,
and half the time I don't even have to be on set because it's just gonna be a guy in a mask.
Yeah. They gotta do shit.
So I can do I get the whole like Pedro Pascal Mandalorian treatment. Ooh.
It's like it's like they're pulling a Darth Vader on us. Literally, they are. They're taking Anakin and making him Darth Vader. They're taking Tony Stark and they're making him Dr. Doom. That's what it is.
I mean, it is, but if they do a good story,
it's true. If they do a good story, it's going to be awesome.
If they don't do a good story, oh man, boy. Woo.
You're so right. Because if they don't do a good story, good Lord. Remember how we said we talked about it way back. We were like, if Justice League doesn't work, like the DCEU is dead. And we all agreed it was going to happen. And Justice League didn't work. And that effectively killed it off. Like nothing worked after that. Nothing. Like it all fell apart. They tried. The only thing that worked after that was the max release of the Snyder Cut. Other than that, nothing worked.
And even that, I mean, while it worked, it didn't because it was fucking so long.
It was too much, too late. We're just like,
yeah.
Listen. Secret Wars can work. I get it. I understand it all. Again, I go back to how I feel about this. I don't give a fuck about the MCU anymore. Can we just get into this fucking X-Men universe and stop this fucking bullshit? I do not care. Stop.
Like, that's not true because you were just praising Agatha, so it's not true that you don't care.
I'm not praising Agatha. Agatha's a good fucking story, but I don't give two shits about it. You know what I liked? Fucking Deadpool and Wolverine. You know why I like that? Oh, because it's fucking X-Men. That's why I fucking liked it. Like that
Agatha. You gave it a hero.
I love Agatha, I do, but I don't give
it. And Deadpool and Wolverine wasn't just X-Men. They had Elektra in it. They had Blade in it. They had Johnny Storm in it.
Fucking Wolverine.
It's and MCU. The whole part of the movie was Deadpool trying to get into the MCU. Like
the whole movie had Hugh Jackman with an X-Men logo on his belt.
It's true. That is true as well. But guess what? It's all to come in to be part of the MCU.
Want this shit, dog? They don't. Yo, I heard the test screening for fucking Captain America is trash.
What?
Because they had to reshoot a bunch of it. They still didn't finish shooting the end. That's why.
Come on, man. How much reshooting you gotta do, dog?
Well, because they changed everything.
You know what happens when reshooting happens? The fucking movies comes out to be garbage every time.
Not every time.
What movie? What
the trailer
movie,
for Captain America: New World Order was awesome. We all thought it was awesome. We can't change our tone on it now for no reason. Like, it was great. We're getting Red Hulk. We're getting many different versions of Captain America, and we're getting a new Falcon. We're gonna get Bruce Banner's Hulk in here. We're getting all kinds of cool shit. I'm saying, Captain America 4. I'm looking forward to that shit. It looks good.
If it don't,
Thunderbolts. You're not looking forward to Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts looks like it's going to be great too.
Trails are really great. Have we not been fooled before?
Pacino's got a point. Joker 2, stinking it up.
Oh, I don't care anything about DC at this point. Like the Jon Stewart shit was nice, like cool. I'm in for it.
No, I'm just get the Joker. We're just moving past it. We're done with that, and that's it.
Thunderbolts looks cool. But wouldn't we just rather just see X-Men at this point, guys? Like, come on, y'all. Stop this shit. Like, yo, I'm glad we're ending on a high note, but I don't want any more fucking movies.
I'm excited for Thunderbolts. We got characters that we set up before that I like. We got, what's his name? John, what's his fuck from the US agent?
Yeah.
He looks great in that new suit. I didn't like his suit from the show, the Captain America suit he's wearing, but that black and red one looks really good.
Really good, yeah.
The helmet fits him more, like the suit's better.
I like Red Guardian back. I like a lot of stuff.
David Harbour's
No,
Red
we're
Guardian
not getting a
was
real
great.
Taskmaster. We're still getting the same Taskmaster in a different mask.
Yeah, but her suit looks better at least. And now at least we know what we're getting, so we're just moving past that.
I'm going in with low expectations.
That's
We're
fine.
getting Bucky back. Bucky's an all-time. Bucky is an OG. Bucky has been here since the original.
But you know, if the X-Men fucking suck,
Oh.
I can't see it. I can't see it. There's
What are you talking about? Have we not seen a bunch of bad X-Men
whoa,
movies?
whoa. Pump your brakes, bro.
Do you not remember the third X-Men movie?
First of all, that was Fox bullshit. That's the bullshit that they fucking those Fox people over there.
Sean, Kevin
but then they
Feige
also
produced those movies.
Say it again.
Kevin Feige produced those movies.
Well, I don't think he produced part 3. I think he's already gone. But
do something don't mean you fucking had.
But we've also seen the Fox movies have some really high highs, right? Days of Future Past.
So good. First Class.
You know,
so
First
good.
Class. But then we've seen X-Men Apocalypse.
Deadpool
And
1.
X-Men Dark
So good.
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool
Really
2
good.
was Deadpool 2 was fine.
It
Deadpool
was
2 was
fine.
fine.
The
I'm
kid,
not saying so good. I'm saying really good.
it was terrible. That kid was terrible.
Juggernaut was awesome.
I
Awesome.
was going to say,
Domino was awesome. I don't understand why Domino didn't come back for Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, I like Domino.
Well, because it was a different story set in the void.
It's true. You're right.
You know, I
Peter
mean, it's just like
came back.
why Cable didn't show up.
I don't want to see Josh Brolin's Cable come back.
He's too
just too
for a man that played Thanos. Josh Brolin is just too small to play Cable.
Yeah,
Cable is big. He's a big guy.
You know who'll be a really good Cable?
Alan Richson.
Yes.
Reacher.
Is he everyone? Is he just playing everyone?
Every big guy.
Yes,
Every big guy.
every fucking big dude.
Sean,
Yes.
the fan art for Alan Richson's Cable needs to happen immediately.
What? Oh man, do they have that? Oh,
Fuck his Batman. Have him beat Cable. That's
fuck
it.
that. I take that over.
I'll take
anything.
that. I'll take the Cable.
That is
Like-
awesome as fucking Cable.
It would be.
Oh man, is there fucking fan art for that? No, none.
Because everybody wants him to be Batman. I think he's just too big for Batman. He's just such a huge man.
He's a big dude.
He's like that absolute Batman that's out right now with that big old
Yeah, or it's just gigantic. That's the thing. How can you be Bruce Wayne, be the biggest man in the room, and then Batman shows up as the biggest man in the room?
like
And
like, like Bruce Wayne.
People
Like,
this giant. Yeah.
Bruce Wayne walks into the room and he's just this giant man. He's got like a scratch on his face. You're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I'll be back. He steps out. Batman walks in, takes up the exact same space.
Absolute Batman is fucking big. He's
Well,
big.
it's just like you said, Steve.
Well, but in the
with
absolute
Affleck
books,
and the fucking chin dimple or whatever. He
no,
said, like,
the butt
or the
chin's
mole,
fine.
right?
It was the mole on the cheek.
The
It
mole,
it was right
yeah.
underneath the suit line, so it's like it's like right. Like TMZ would be all over that shit. They'd be like, "We know who the Batman is."
Breaking news. We know who
That would be-
Batman is.
that would be
This
all
fucking
over
guy.
Facebook.
Fucking Bruce Wayne.
So quick. TikTok.
How else do you think you can afford those Batmobiles every Batmobile every week because he gets blown up?
Hey, he could dox. Everyone would be like, "Look, this is what he's spending his money on. He could be helping the homeless. Fuck this guy."
Oh my god, Batman was he
But
could not survive in this world.
But he has diamond-plated batarangs. What
Yeah.
the fuck is this
Oh,
guy?
like, Justice. What kind of car even is this? Justice. He's wearing a $70,000 suit.
Oh my god, they would eat him alive.
He's a bad humanitarian.
But our military's fighting wars without any armor. But no, this Batman can fucking.
He's a
wear
rich guy that funds himself beating up mentally handicapped people.
Oh my god, that would be just open up a whole can of worms.
No, I don't kill them, but I injure them permanently.
I
Beat them to a pulp.
They
where
are-
they can't,
They are.
you know.
Gotham City has a skyrocketing number of quadriplegics. You know, just burdening the system.
I did see the sideshow.
Yeah, the beast statue. I like that statue. It's really cool.
It's a cool statue to me.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Like that
Is
doesn't.
that the hanging upside down one?
Well, he's upside down, like
Reading.
with beat. Yeah, and I think he's got dual heads. I think he's got more of the cat leg head, and then he got the regular beast head.
Beast. Let's see. Ooh, I spelled that
And that was too close too. The Cable casting with Josh Brolin was too close with all the Avengers stuff coming out. Thanos was happening right there. It's just you could have cast anybody in that role, man.
Exclusive. It's a good statue. I think people are a little upset because it doesn't have like a Sentinel base, but then everybody's complaining about Sentinel bases. So I don't understand like what you just can't have every fucking thing. God damn, man.
Like what's wrong with he's also known for being like a genius and reading and like I think that his little kind of office alchemy setting thing is cool.
I think it looks fucking great. Like it's a really good piece. Like I don't know why people are like upset about it. Like give it this, give it that, blah 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 blah. So what, man? Don't fucking buy
it. Well, Sean, everyone's got a voice. When everyone has a voice,
everyone
uses that voice to bitch. We do it here. You know how many things we've bitched about? You just got done bitching about all kinds of stuff.
What? Bitching about what? The fucking X-Men universe should be fucking put in? Yeah, it should be. It should be. I mean, we've had
everybody.
We're like 20 years in on the MCU. Like,
and you can't just drop it right now on a continuous story and start up the X-Men and just leave all of these threads hanging. You have to.
No, you can't. You definitely can't. I said, okay, let's get the Secret Wars and please let's be done with this.
Secret Wars is happening.
Well, they will
4 years.
Oh my!
They got to set up. They got to get to it, Sean.
I gotta wait another fucking almost damn near 7 to 8 years for a new X-Men.
No, because they'll have the X-Men movie keyed up right after Secret Wars.
Sean, 6 years. 6 years before you get X-Men.
That'll be the movie after Secret Wars.
6 years, Steve. In 6 years, I'm gonna be 50 and some change.
You are
6 years,
Sean. I'm gonna be in my late 40s.
You might be wearing diapers by then, Sean.
I'm close to it now. A little.
I mean, damn.
I seriously cannot. We have to actually write it.
We're gonna have our toy box showing the different kinds of Depends at some point.
Like I got this new case for my life.
I'm on like
check it out.
meds right now. I had like
I got this Spider-Man Life Alert case. Here you guys go.
I have 3
look at my medical bracelet. It's got Star Wars on it.
I got Bears colors and shit. You got. Dude, we have to pick an actual date, right? We have to do it. Like mark it on the calendar.
The day I retire from the show, I will give you a fucking date when I retire from the show.
No, where the show actually transfers over to the Geezers. Like it has to. We're getting so close.
I'm telling y'all right now. When
you guys realize you took my 30s.
I am telling you guys this right now. When I turn 50, I'm done with the show. I'm tapping out. I can't do it anymore.
No, you're not.
I'm done. I am
because we won't have the X-Men yet. So if you're not going to do the show and talk about X-Men,
we'll have the trailer.
I will come on occasions.
You are a liar.
And every single
I am retiring from this show. I am done with this shit.
You are a liar. Maybe 60. I'll give you 60. No 50.
I am not staying up till 12:30 at night at fucking 60 years
old.
No,
Sean.
Fuck that.
No, that's when we start doing morning shows because we'll all be up at 5:30 because we gotta pee.
Because that son of a bitch down right here under us right now.
Yeah, this guy.
He works. His time frame is different than ours, Alil.
Yeah, but he'll be fine. He'll.
And this guy has offered to record earlier. You guys all said no. So fuck both of you.
I like the geriatric geeks. That's the way we do. We're gonna talk about our write the check. He'll come back.
I am done after 50. I love you guys, but I'm done with this shit.
Ed's recording Star Geeks with us. How old's Ed?
Listen.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm retiring at
Dave's
50.
playing games with us. How old's Dave?
And Ed looks great.
We are gonna look for my.
Ed, you are a sexy man.
We are gonna look for my replacement. It's gonna be a black guy, and we're gonna replace him with another black guy.
Yeah,
I'm done with
look. Ed's like, what the hell?
Listen,
Exactly.
Ed. Listen,
Sean,
listen,
age is just a number.
listen.
What, you have some
Ed-
invisible deadline,
Ed just-
some man-made construct of time that you're putting on yourself and
Ed-
us? You're putting a
Ed
time
just
strain
started-
on our friendship?
Your
Ed-
beard has gotten very gray in the last couple
Ed
years.
just started this shit like a year ago. Not even that. I don't want to hear anything from Ed. Ed doesn't stay up late like we do. I don't want to hear it.
That's
done
right.
right
I'm
now.
actually shocked Ed's still awake because he's usually asleep
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, 50. I'm done. This is it. I'm retired. Yo, we are gonna have a retirement show for me, and I am done. I'm tapping out. That's it.
We will not allow it.
Yep.
Well, you're gonna allow it when I fucking turn my shit off and I don't go on no more.
What does that put you at? 4.5 years?
You'll have to
4.5 years.
you'll have to get like a restraining order. The amount of calls.
Wait, no, it's
will be
3.5 years,
insane.
Sean, because you're 46.
46.
Yeah, you're gonna be 47 in February, so 3.5 years.
Well, there you go. Shit, all right. I got 3 years left then. Can't, man. I can't do this no more,
I
man.
don't believe it.
Exactly. It's the
I won't
mileage.
allow it. I won't allow it.
I'm retiring, man. 50, man. I'm retiring, man.
Again,
what I'm gonna do.
Steve, this is just like him not collecting things anymore and then going out and buying the next thing the next week.
I am dead serious.
We'll
yo.
see.
February 14th.
See, even Pacino.
2000. What did Pacino say?
He bet he won't quit at 50.
No, he said he won't.
Oh, he wants
Star
Geeks.
Geeks.
Yeah,
at 50.
exactly. Because it's fucking Star Geeks, like the Star Geeks.
I'm done with Star Geeks too. I'm done with
They're
Star.
lies.
I am retiring from this shit. I am not staying up late. I'm going to sleep early. I got life.
Yes, that is
That's
when
fine.
John, we've all offered to change the schedule.
We will change the time. The schedule will be changed.
No,
I don't want to
motherfuckers,
stay up late
me.
either. I'd rather record early too.
I'm done. I love y'all. I'm tapping out.
Get up early with a hot cup of coffee. We coffee geeks.
Tapping out. I'm tapping out.
Sean,
Have a-
but you know what? We got 3.5 years to convince you not to. So
Exactly.
You do.
Trust
You do.
me.
I'm right.
sometimes
here.
I convince you to. Sometimes I convince you to change your rating on a movie in only 10 minutes. So
That's different. That's different. I'm playing on my life now. I'm putting this on this thing right here. I'm putting it right on this computer right here. Retiring at 50.
hey, look, make sure that you write yourself a little note that when you go visit Sean, you take that fucking note off his computer.
Geeks. Over. God bless you.
I'll believe it. I'll believe
that's-
it when I'll believe it when you
that's
stop
funny.
wearing. I'll believe it when you start wearing Asics shoes and fucking New Balance.
Did you say that Geeks was gonna? Did you say
now, my friend?
Did you say that Geeks was gonna be over?
No, I'm over. Retiring 50 Geeks over for me.
I don't see it.
All right. On that note, we're gonna end the show tonight because it's exhausting trying to convince Sean now when we know it's not gonna happen. So that's it. This is a Lil.
This isn't over until I say it's over.
Exactly.
They're gonna release. You know what's gonna happen right before Sean turns 50? StreamYard's gonna release a new update with all kinds of shit. Sean's gonna be like, "Oh no, look at all the new things you can do."
Look at what Pacino said. What the hell are the rest of them supposed to do? See, you didn't even ask them, Sean. You're just making these blatant comments.
I'm gonna be old before y'all.
And this is Steven. Until next week, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.